Welcome everyone to Morning Yoga with Leisure Room Productions. My name is Emily and I'm here bringing you this morning class on a weekly basis to ignite your passion and energy for movement, for yoga, for all the things that bring light and awareness and love into your physical space and the spaces around you. So with that, go ahead and find your place on the mat. If you have any props you'd like to bring into your practice with you, feel free to grab those now. And we'll just start here with coming into this space, sitting in a nice easy position, bringing the hands to the tops of the knees, letting the shoulders relax down the spine, closing the eyes, and beginning to tune into our breath. We'll let the top of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, float up to the roof of the mouth, just behind the front teeth. Take our inhales through the nose and out through the nose. Here we invite the Ujjayi Pranayama into our practice today to guide us through these positions. So just take this moment here to feel this breath. Feel the air as it moves in through the nostrils, filling up the belly and the chest. And feel the air coming out through the nostrils. Inhaling, letting the air flow through the nostrils into the belly, into the chest, and out through the nostrils. In this practice, we honor the element of Aksha, which is the sacred vibrations that birth all the other elements: air, water, fire, earth. And through this element, these sacred vibrations of Aksha, we start to attune our body to these lifted vibrations, these subtle vibrations, building this internal fire, Agni, this internal heat in our body. Raising our awareness, connecting our individual consciousness to our collective consciousness throughout the universe. And we do this simply just by attuning our breath and our body, starting to bring awareness into all the subtleties of our movement and our mind. And then taking this practice from the mat into our everyday lives. We start to build this resilience to all of those things that can really cause us to lose our way or feel not attached to this life. Simply by attuning our breath, attuning our body, and attuning our mind to these higher vibrations, to this internal fire that exists. We can cultivate this energy. So with that, let's go ahead and inhale to reach our arms up overhead, bringing the hands together at the top. And as you exhale, drag the hands down to heart center. On your inhale, start to twist your torso, bringing your left hand to the right knee and circling the right hand up and around you. Inhale, sitting nice and tall. And as you exhale, starting to twist in nice and deeply, taking your gaze past that right shoulder. Inhale as you come back to center, switching hands, so placing the right hand on the left knee, circling the left hand back and around. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. And exhale, twisting through the torso, taking your gaze over the left shoulder. One more deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale as we turn back to center. Circle the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, let's bring the arms down just halfway, putting a 90-degree bend in the elbows, and then starting to squeeze the elbows back behind you, like you're squeezing a pencil right between those shoulder blades. Opening the chest. From here, take a deep inhale, lift the chin and the chest. And as you exhale, bring the hands to clasp behind the neck, tuck the chin, and bring the elbows to touch. Inhale to open the elbows, lift the chin. And exhale to close the elbows, tuck the chin. Inhale to open. And exhale to close. Inhale to open. And exhale to close. Inhale to open. Reach the arms out wide. And exhale, circle them up to the sky, dragging them down to the heart center. Nice job. Go ahead and flip over your ankles onto your knees. We'll come to a tabletop position. Placing hands right under the shoulders and knees right under the hips. We'll make sure our shins are pressing down into the mat. Our belly is pulled up into the navel, nice and strong. As you inhale, let's lift the chin, let the belly drop and the tailbone splay, finding our cow pose. And as you exhale, tuck the chin, round through the shoulders, hug the belly button to the back of the navel, finding your cat pose. Inhale, lifting the chin, letting the belly drop. And exhale, tucking the chin. Inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, tuck the chin. Starting to find that natural rhythm inside your own body. Inhale, lifting the chin. And exhale, tucking the chin. We'll go one more round. Inhale to lift the chin. And exhale to tuck the chin. Nice job. Go ahead and tuck the toes. And start to put the weight into your hips as you crawl the hands back. We're going to find our Malasana pose, our yogi squat. So just opening the knees wide, shifting the heels to the outsides of the mat. Bringing the elbows to the insides of the knees and the hands to prayer center. You can use the elbows here to help guide the knees open. You'll feel a gentle opening of the hips here. And then we can lift the gaze and then tuck the chin. You can roll the neck around one direction and then the opposite direction. Nice job. One more deep inhale here. And as you exhale, start to walk the hands forward. We'll lift the hips and find our downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now it's our first practice in the morning here, so feel free to pedal these knees out. Know that the hamstrings and the body in general is just going to be a little bit tighter in the morning. It'll stretch out throughout the day, so just be gentle in your morning practice here. Be where you are. No comparison. Deep breath in through the nose. And deep breath out through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose. Continuing to pedal those feet. Deep breath out through the nose. Nice job. On your inhale, we'll lift up onto the tip toes. Take the gaze forward and bend into the knees. And as you exhale, walk the feet to the front of the mat. Uttanasana, we find our forward fold. So while here, we'll just make sure we're rooted all four corners of the feet. Put a nice bend into the knees. Try to get the torso to lay across the tops of the thighs. And then let the head hang heavy here. Make sure your neck isn't holding any tension, so go ahead and nod it back and forth, up and down. Maybe letting the head hang or the arms hang heavy here. You can play with some different arm clasps. You can bring the hands back behind you if you're feeling like you want to open the shoulders. You can also bring the hands behind the knees. You can also bring the hands to the ankles, wherever it feels best. Just make sure we're not putting any tension in the neck. On an inhale, bring the hands to shins, looking forward, shifting our weight into the balls of the feet, straightening the back. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. And exhale, we'll fold all the way in. Inhale as we lift all the way up, letting the chin be the last thing that untucks. Arms reach up towards the sky, fingertips touch. Exhale as you drag the hands down to heart center, Samastitihi. We'll inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, take a nice forward fold back to Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift, bringing hands to shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. We'll find our plank pose. Now while here, you can stay in this plank pose with knees lifted or modify, bringing knees down to the ground. I'll show the modified version. So hands right underneath the shoulders. We'll lower down for our chaturanga. And if they're in this modified version, we're just gonna lower the chin and the chest, leaving the tailbone lifted. So squeezing the elbows to the sides, lowering chin and chest down towards the ground. On your inhale, you'll scoop forward, lowering the pelvic bone, rolling the shoulders back and away and lifting the chin. And exhale, tucking the tailbone, lifting the hips, coming back to our downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a deep breath in. Pedal the heels and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And let it go. Let's inhale, look forward. Tip of the toes, bend the knees. And exhale, let's walk feet to hands, front of the mat. We'll inhale to halfway lift, bringing hands to shins, straightening the back. Weight into the balls of the feet. Exhale, bending into the knees, folding forward, Uttanasana. We'll inhale here, reaching arms all the way up to the sky, letting the fingertips touch, letting the gaze follow. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the hands to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, bringing hands to shins, looking forward, weight into the balls of the feet. And exhale, we'll plant the hands and step the feet back, returning to that plank pose. Deep breath in here. And exhale, let's lower the knees down, or if you're taking chaturanga, feel free to take that here. We'll lower chin and chest in this modified version. Inhale to scoop forward, rolling shoulders away, finding our cobra pose, Bhujangasana, lifting the chin. And as you exhale, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, finding your downward facing dog. Nice job. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And let it go. We'll take one last round here in our Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. So inhale, tip of the toes, bend the knees, look forward. And exhale, feet to hands, front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, standing tall, reaching everything up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the hands. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. We find our plank pose. Hold here for the inhale. And as you exhale, maybe bringing knees down to the ground, lowering chin and chest, squeezing the elbows to the sides. Inhale as you roll forward to up dog or Bhujangasana, lifting the chin and the chest. And exhale, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale as you look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, feet to hands, front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. From here, let's put a bend into the knees. We'll reach the arms up to the sky, finding our chair pose. So squeezing those inner thighs, rooting down through the heels, taking a peek down at the toes, making sure you can see both toes from where you're standing. If you can't, just shifting the hips a little further back. Lifting the gaze. Taking a deep breath in here, letting the fire build in through the belly. Inhale, standing tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. From here, we'll lower the right knee down. Step heel toe that left foot over to the outside of the mat. And use our left hand here just to guide that left knee open. Opening up this hip space. Nice job. Heel toe that left foot back to the center line. Bring your hand to the outside of the left foot. Step the left foot back. We find that plank pose once again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's lower the knees down. Lower chin and chest. Inhale to scoop forward for up dog or Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Nice job. We'll inhale, lift the right heel to the sky, keeping the toes pointed down and the hips neutral. Exhale as you step that right foot up and through in between the hands at the front of the mat. We'll turn the left heel down to a 45-degree angle and inhale to reach the arms up to the sky. Here we find our Virabhadrasana A, warrior letter A. Deep breath in here as we take our gaze up towards the hands, set the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, plant the hands down to the ground. Step the right foot back. Hold here in the plank for the inhale. And then as you exhale, maybe bring the knees down. Squeeze the elbows to the sides as we lower down. Inhale to up dog or cobra pose. And exhale to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, let's lift the left heel to the sky. Toes pointed down, hips neutral. Exhale, let's step the left foot through in between the hands. Nice job. We'll turn the right heel down, and then on our inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Finding our Virabhadrasana A, warrior letter A, on the left side. Deep bend in that left front knee. Let's lift our gaze towards the hands, set the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, we'll bring the hands down to the ground. Step the left foot back. Hold here in the plank pose for your inhale. And as you exhale, maybe bring the knees down. Squeeze the elbows. Inhale to up dog or cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Inhale up onto the tiptoes, lift the gaze, bend the knees. Exhale, feet to hands, front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Rocking the weight into the balls of the feet. And exhale to fold forward. We'll inhale, sweeping the arms up for Utkatasana, chair pose, weight into the heels. Shoulders pulling down away from the ears. Hugging the belly in, gently tucking the tailbone, squeezing the inner thighs, lifting the gaze. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Hands to shins, weight into the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, we'll step that left foot back, coming into this deep runner's lunge. Now heel toe that right foot to the right edge of the mat. Go ahead and bring that left knee down. And you can use your hand, your right hand here, to help guide that right knee open. Starting to work into this hip space here. As we warm the legs up for some of our deeper postures. Just beginning to stoke the fire here with our Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B, both Sun Salutation A and Sun Salutation B. Let's heel toe that right foot back to the center line. Plant the hand, step the right foot back. Hold here in the plank pose. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. lowering the knees, squeezing the elbows, lowering chin and chest. Inhale to scoop forward for up dog or cobra. And exhale back into our downward facing dog. Nice job. Let's inhale, reach the right heel up to the sky. Exhale as we tag the right elbow to the right knee, or right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lift the right heel. Exhale, step that right foot through. Turning the left heel down, we'll inhale, reaching the arms to the sky. And as we exhale, bringing hands back down to the mat. Stepping the right foot back. Hold here for the inhale. Exhale, lowering the knees, squeezing the elbows. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left heel to the sky. Exhale, let's tag left elbow and left knee. Inhale, lift the left heel to the sky. Exhale, step that left foot through in between the hands. Turn the right heel down on your inhale. Let's reach the arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, we'll bring the hands back down to the mat. Step the left foot back. Hold here in this plank pose for your inhale. Exhale, lowering the knees down. Squeezing the elbows, lowering chin and chest. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, come to the tip of the toes, peek forward. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. We'll inhale, rise up to our Utkatasana once more. Squeezing the inner thighs, weight into the heels. Lifting the gaze, rolling the shoulders away, gently tucking that tailbone under. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, stand up nice and tall. We'll take a side bend over to the right side, stepping that right foot out. Taking the left wrist in the right hand. Gently pulling that left arm up and over. Inhale, stepping that right foot back. Switching arms, stepping that left foot out. Taking the right wrist with the left hand. Gently pulling that right arm up and over. Inhale, back to center. As you exhale, we'll come into half chair. So we're going to sweep the arms back behind us, coming into a chair pose, but with our chest collapsed down towards the thighs, reaching the hands back. If you need a little bit more here, you can come up onto the balls of the feet. If you want even more, you can plant the hands and float into your crow pose. But we'll just stay here with our arms reached back. We'll swing the arms forward on an inhale, reaching all the way up, taking a gentle back bend here. And as you exhale, forward fold. Nice job. Inhale to halfway lift. Let's exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Find our plank pose once again. Nice job. From here, we'll take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's come down onto the knees. So for here, we'll extend that right foot back behind us, tucking the toes.
And then we'll turn that right ankle down so that our foot is planted flat on the mat. Now we're going to swing that left ankle out back behind us and then circle that right arm up to the sky. Really reaching through those right fingertips. We're opening the hips here, opening the chest. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more deep breath in and deep breath out. Let's rainbow that right hand all the way down to the ground. Come up onto the ball of the right foot. Lift the left heel to the sky. And exhale, plant that left foot down. Nice job. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale as we shift forward into that plank pose. And exhale, bringing the knees down to the ground. We'll extend that left leg back behind us, tucking the toes, and then turning that left ankle down to the ground so the left foot's flat on the ground. And then pivoting on that right knee, we'll turn that left ankle back behind us, or that right ankle back behind us. Circle that left hand all the way up to the sky. Look past those left fingertips as we press the hips forward and open the chest. You can let that left arm really float back behind you as much as you want. Take a deep breath in, feel all the space in the chest here. Deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let's rainbow that left hand all the way down to the ground. We'll tuck the left toes, reach the right heel up to the sky. And exhale, plant that right foot down. Nice job. Inhale, looking forward, bending the knees. Exhale, let's walk the feet back to the hands, front of the mat. Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, we'll set the hips back once again, chair pose, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky, really building this internal heat that we have. And then as we exhale, we'll sweep the arms back behind us, coming into our half chair. Again, you can take that modification, lifting up onto the balls of the feet, maybe seeing how high you can get those ankles up off the ground. And as you exhale, lowering the heels. Inhale to sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, standing tall. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping the feet back, finding your plank pose once again. Deep inhale here. Exhale, we'll lower the knees. Lower chin and chest, squeezing the elbows. Inhaling to up dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. Pressing the hips away. Working to find that perfect balance here for your body. Distance from feet to hands. So you might need to explore. Maybe try moving the feet up a little bit or moving the feet back. If your heels are not touching the ground, that's totally fine, totally normal. It'll come with time. As you keep practicing, the heels will start to extend down towards the mat as the hamstrings loosen up. So just be patient. Use your breath. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Nice job. We'll inhale, reach the right heel up to the sky. Exhale, tag right knee, right elbow. Inhale, reach the right heel up. And exhale, step that right foot through in between the hands. This time we'll turn the left heel down all the way, parallel to the back of the mat. And windmill the arms open, we'll find our Warrior Two pose. Virabhadrasana B. Warrior Two, our arms are extended wide. Front knee in a nice deep 90-degree bend. Pressing away, finding that pulling against both of the feet in between the mat, like you're stretching the mat in between your heels.
Let the shoulders relax away from the neck, away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to straighten that right knee. Inhale, reach the right fingertips forward. And exhale, let the right hand come down to the right shin. Go ahead and reach that left arm high. Finding our Trikonasana pose, our triangle pose. Another great space for a block here if you have one, so feel free to use it. Especially in here, our morning practice, when our body is just a little bit tight or a lot of bit tight. Let's take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, let's windmill the left arm down to the ground, putting a bend back into that right knee, maybe moving your block away, planting your right hand and stepping your right foot back. From here, we'll hold in our plank pose. And then exhale, let's just return to our downward facing dog, pressing back. Nice job. Inhale, lift the left heel to the sky. Exhale, tag left knee, left elbow. Inhale, lift the left heel to the sky. And exhale, step that left foot through in between the hands. Nice job. We'll turn the right foot down now as we circle the arms up and around, finding our warrior two on the right side. Deep bend into that right knee. Pressing down through the knife edge of the right foot. Arms nice and wide, shoulders rolling away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, start to straighten that left knee. Inhale as you reach the left arm forward, letting the fingertips float down towards the shin and waving that right hand high. Working to keep nice long line with the body. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Make sure not to hyperextend the knee. Keep a little bend in that left knee. And make sure not to dump your weight into this left hand. We really want to keep our torso lifted with this nice strong core that we have. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let's rainbow that right hand all the way down to the ground. Planting that left hand, we'll step the left foot back. Finding our plank pose, take a deep inhale here. And exhale, pressing back to our downward facing dog. Let's inhale, shift forward, find our plank pose. And as you exhale, we're just gonna bend the knees almost all the way down to the ground. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, bend the knees all the way touching the ground, but just keep them lifted slightly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Last one, exhale, bend. And lower them all the way down. Let's untuck the toes. Sit the hips back and find our child's pose. Bringing third eye down to the mat. Reaching the arms away. Let's walk the fingertips all the way over to the right side of the mat. Maybe placing that left hand on top of the right. Finding a little bit of a pull from those left pinky tips all the way to the left hip. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, walking the fingertips back to center. And then all the way over to the left side of the mat. Maybe placing that right hand on top of the left this time. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let it go.
Inhale, walk the fingertips back to center. We'll come up onto a tabletop pose, crossing the ankles, rocking over them onto our hips. We'll bring the heels down to the ground. And then reaching our fingertips out in front of us. Now we're just gonna do some slow movements, lowering our torso down to the ground. Nice and slow on your exhale. And then inhale, lifting back up. Trying to keep the arms nice and steady. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, rolling back up. From here, you can keep your arms lifted right here, or you can bring the hands to the back of the knees. We'll lift the knees up off the ground, finding a modified Navasana boat pose. So you can keep your hands here behind the back of the knees, or keep them reached out towards the front of you. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep breath in and exhale, lower everything down to the mat. Nice job. We'll inhale here, bringing the knees to the chest, gentle squeeze around the shins, and an exhale all the way out. Using a little momentum here, we're start to rock ourselves up to a seated position again, extending the legs out in front of us. Bringing the hands down to the sides, pressing the palms into the mat, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Finding our Dandasana here, our staff pose. We'll move into Paschimottanasana, our forward fold, our seated forward fold. So go ahead and walk the fingertips forward, finding the ankles or shins. Taking a deep breath in here. And an exhale, folding in over bent legs. Now, not working so much to plaster our nose towards our knees, but really working to get length towards the toes. So keeping our dristi focused on the toes or the tip of the nose. You can bring your hands to wherever it feels most satisfying to you in this pose. And it's going to change from breath to breath. As you move into a deeper place with your breath in this posture, you will find more space in your hamstrings gradually. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, starting to rise back up. We'll drag the right heel back in with us. Circling that right hand around back behind us. We'll bring the left hand to the sky. Drag the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Remember to keep the left toes engaged as we sit up nice and tall on our inhale. And exhale, twist. Taking your gaze over that right shoulder. Deep breath in. And twist it out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, twist it out. Inhale as we come back to center. Extending that right leg back in front of us. We'll pull the left knee up into the chest, reaching the left hand high, circling it around, placing the left hand down, reaching the right hand high, and then pulling the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, sitting up nice and tall on our inhale. And as we exhale, twisting our chin towards our left shoulder. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall.
And exhale, twisting through the soft belly, taking our gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center, bringing the right heel into the center line. Give it a rock from side to side. Bring the hands to the knees or to the insides of the feet, or you can lace the arms underneath the shins. Either placement is fine. Just find a placement that works for you. Just gently pulling in towards the center line, folding over these wide knees in our Baddha Konasana. Breath in. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. Coming back to sitting tall, scooting the bottom forward just so that your back can recline down onto the mat, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, roll yourself all the way down, pulling the heels in towards your bottom. Extend the arms down by the sides. On your inhale, lift the hips up to the sky, squeezing through those inner thighs. Deep breath in. And lift the hips just a little bit higher. Breath in. And as you exhale, let's start to tap the hips down to the ground. Deep breath in, lift the hips high. Rooting down through the heels. Inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale, lift the hips high. And exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale, pull the knees into the chest, wrapping the arms around the shins, just giving you a gentle squeeze. Begin to extend the left leg long as you fold the right ankle over top of the left knee. Beginning to lace the hands around the back of the left thigh as you gently pull the left knee in towards the chest. A reclined gentleman style chair here. Breath in. Breath out. Deep breath in. Breath out. Breath in. And breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Extend the heels to the sky. Reach the arms up to the sky. Roll the wrists around, roll the ankles around. Shake out the legs. Bring the left ankle over top of the right knee as you gently lace the hands behind the back of the right thigh. Gently folding into this reclined gentleman style chair. Again, you can use a strap behind the right thigh here for a little bit more space. Coming to explore this reclined hip opening space, honoring all the space that we've created into our bodies today. Breath in. And breath out. Start to release the legs to the sky, reach the arms to the sky, and then bring the knees to the armpits, reach the hands to the outsides of the heels, rocking from side to side here. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Feeling our breath, deep breath in and deep breath out. Bringing the heels together, we'll bring the edges of the feet down to the ground, spreading the knees wide, finding our Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing our right hand over our heart and our left hand to our belly, feeling our breath. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Additionally, you can bring the hands to the inner thighs, helping to guide the knees apart, or just leave the hands right where they are. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Breath in and breath out. Deep breath in deep breath in. Start to reach the arms down by the sides. Oh, here comes Rosie, bidding me a peaceful Shavasana. So finding our final resting pose of the practice. Letting the legs hang long. Reaching the arms down by the sides. Palms either facing down on the ground or turning up towards the sky. Beginning to feel the weight of the earth pressing into you, holding you up. And bringing a sense of awareness and gratitude to this space. A space for you to reconnect to your body and your breath. A space for you to explore the deeper sides of our emotional states. A place to find peace and contentment. Whatever this space brings to you, simply drawing a mindset of gratitude towards that, letting it fill you up. As you extend this light, maybe bringing some gentle movements back into the body now. We're rocking the head side to side, or fluttering the toes or the fingertips. Just gentle movements. Begin to bring the knees into the chest, bringing the hands around the shins as we bring a little momentum into a rock, turning back to the front of our mats. We'll end practice here together seated. Go ahead and bring the hands to the knees. Thank you so much for joining us today in this morning practice. We're so happy to bring this class to you on a weekly basis. Namaste.